everything the media won't tell you about Nina Jankowicz, the Biden's new Minister of Truth. I can't believe this is actually happening, but here we are, unless I wake up from this horrible dystopian nightmare. So just when you thought the globalist American empire couldn't get any more Orwellian, the Department of Homeland Security is here to make it all worse. He is creating a Disinformation Governance Board to combat misinformation ahead of the 2022 midterms. That one of our nation's largest national security bureaucracies should set up a special governance board to address the threat of so-called disinformation that emerges when speech isn't entirely controlled by the regime and its proxies. Now, for the absurdity, we need to look no further than Nina Jankowicz, the disinformation wizard appointed to protect the American people from dangerous speech. So, who exactly is Nina Jankowicz? Certainly not a person with any concerns about preserving freedom of speech or expression. No.
What does it take to be famous and powerful? Santa, if you're listening, please tell me what to do. Who do I fuck to be famous and powerful? I've done everything I can, and now the rest is up to you.
So Jankowicz loves to chastise the peasant masses for thinking they deserve free speech on big tech platforms. Didn't they read the terms of service?
Who do I fuck to be famous and powerful?
However silly she may be, the case of Nina Jankowicz reveals how real threats to American liberty manifest in 2022. For the globalist American empire, it's not enough to be evil and dystopian. Since their 2016 humiliation, America's ruling class have been able to count on the hyper-left employees at Twitter and Facebook to make sure that private sector control of information steadily tightens without some, pesky court stepping in to impose the First Amendment. Who wants that? And when they allow the Russian hoax to spread everywhere while suppressing Hunter Biden's laptop and ban anti-woke users by the thousands, they are enforcing the ideology of the globalist American empire. Oh, there she is. Isn't she adorable? She's a big Harry Potter nut. And she's been shown in multiple videos showing that she doesn't look like she's mentally sound to be in charge of anything.
Information laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. When Rudy Giuliani shared bad intel from Ukraine, or when TikTok influencers say COVID can cause pain, they're laundering disinfo, and we really should take note and not support their lies with our wallet, voice, or vote. Oh!
Good for her. Let her do some entertainment stuff. Give her own show somewhere. She's allowed to be on the platforms. But how the fuck do you put somebody like that in charge of, as a member of the DHS, as a high-ranking bureaucrat in the government to control news and information and to say what's real and what's not? This person is a fucking cartoon character and should not be in charge of anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, she can go entertain. People want to go watch her, support her. I don't give a shit. But to give her any kind of authority over the rest of us and freedom of speech in America is just unconscionable. Look at this portrait. This is her actual portrait. That looks like something that you would see out of East Germany, old Soviet Russia, the Hunger Games. I mean, this has no place. This creature, it's like they're just throwing it in our face now. And I don't know what other people are out there thinking. I don't know what the Democrats and the liberals are saying. Do you really want this person in charge? Is there any reasoning anymore with the liberal class anymore? Is there anyone that's going to actually switch sides? Are they actually going to leave the cult and say, you know what? I've seen enough of this crazy Orwellian bullshit. We don't want to live in a dystopia. Let's get our sanity back. Let's work together. But I'm not holding my breath. These are unprecedented times, and all I can do is encapsulate this, and it belongs in a museum somewhere for people in the future to just never repeat the same mistakes that we are living through right now in this dystopian nightmare of 2020s. That's all I can say. So.